Hi everyone, welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today I am going to be bringing you my summer product roundup. This is something that I like to do seasonally because I think it's a really nice time to touch on some old favorites as well as give you updates as to new releases that have really kind of earned their spot in my top tier favorite selection. Not only that, but there are products that I go to every time, it starts to warm up, seasons change, your product needs change, and I like to share that with you in one big ol' video. So let's just jump right into it. First of which is from Mount Lay. This is their Jade Tension Melting Massager for the face and neck. Now, I thought I was gonna like this, and then I started to use it, and I love it. So gua sha, I really like the sculpting effects of it. I like all of the drainage that you get. I like it obviously if I'm like hungover, or I just get like puffy eyes sometimes if I eat a little too late. So I really just love this sort of morning ritual. Obviously you could do this in the nighttime as well, but I find that my favorite way is to use this in the morning. But what's great about this is that you can actually sort of get the neck and into your shoulder, and you can see it has these two balls that like spin. You'll see it in the cutaway. But anyway, it is made of jade. Jade is supposed to be the eternal youth stone, and a lot of this facial massage has a lot of long-lasting anti-aging effects. So it's not only very relieving for that immediate sort of facial massage that I love, but there are long-term anti-aging effects of this as well, and I have just been loving that. I knew I really liked it because I'm reaching for it on a regular basis. Usually those facial tools, I'll get really excited about it for like a week, and then I will start using them like every couple of days. I sort of get out of the swing, but that is always on the counter. I am in love with it. It feels so good and really does relieve a ton of tension. I absolutely love it. Then we have the Solara Time Traveler Ageless Daily Face Sunscreen. Now this is a new one on the website. There are a few sunscreens that I gravitate towards. Any facial sunscreen of your choosing. Josh Rosebrook makes an amazing one, but this is a newer edition that is an SPF 30, a zinc oxide based sunscreen as well, and it is water resistant for up to 40 minutes. So this is a really good everyday option. It has a really nice satiny sort of dry down, so it sits nicely underneath makeup as well, but it's just a good fuss-free, not overly sticky, tacky, rich type of formula that I use on a regular basis. So of course, as it's warming up, this is something that I use all of the time on the face and neck. They do have two really nice body options as well, but I usually only put on body sunscreen if I'm going to be in the sun directly. But the face and neck, I like to get covered every day, and this makes it super easy, and this is formulated with peptides, ceramides, and antioxidants, so lots of good skincare benefits outside of the sun protection, which I always love. Then from Indie Lee, I've had these in my collection for a while, but I just got into the swing of using it on a more regular basis because I'm almost done with my Auna the facial, which I am in love with, but that's a very pricey item. But these from Indie Lee are their Radiance Renewal Peels. And these are really great because they are pre-soaked cotton rounds that have AHAs, Java Plum, and Banana, as well as vitamin C in here. So they are ultimately meant to help the skin look radiant, more glowy. I always love products like this, very similar to the facial from Auna, because I get a lot of clogged pores. So I like to make sure that cellular turnover with the AHAs is something that I use on a very regular basis. Now, what's nice about these is that they are delicate enough to be used on a daily basis, which is what I do, but my skin is very familiar with these sort of exfoliating like products. But if you have more sensitive skin, you could use these 2 to 3 times a week, and you will really truly notice a difference. I have really loved adding this into my routine. I think it was a nice little switch up since I've been using the facial for so long to use something with a little bit different ingredients, and it's so easy to use. You screw off the lid, take the pad, boom, and it's super easy. I absolutely love this. These are 70 bucks. They come with, how many? I think there's 60 pads in here if I'm not mistaken. And when I was doing my Indie Lee training, which I do have a full video dedicated to Indie Lee, I will link that down below. She did say if you find the price is sort of putting you off, just cut them in half. You really can get the same job done with half a pad. Use them less frequently if you find that that works for you as well. There are ways to make these go the extra mile, and they are very much worth it. My skin loves them. Then we're gonna go back to an old favorite, but you know, cream blush, summertime, they go hand in hand. And my favorite cream blush still is from Rituel de Fille. This is their Color Nectar Pigment Balm in Bee Sting. And I have talked about these 100 times, so we're gonna keep it really brief. It is this very sheer watercolor-like balm that you can use on both the cheeks and the lips. Behaves beautifully on both. I love this color for both, but I do use it on my cheeks most prominently. I am wearing it here today. It really just gives you a very nice bright flush on my complexion that is still very wearable and gives a lot of color to the skin, but blends in like a dream. So when you touch it, they're quite emollient. You'd think they'd be a little sticky, a little tacky. Not at all. They dry down great, and the wear time and longevity on these is beautiful, and that is why I always go back to them. This is hands down my favorite color. It is the most wearable shade on my more light tone complexion, but I will leave my full review of these down below because ever since they launched, this is in the top shelf. Use it all the time. It is the greatest. Speaking of old favorites, this is one that I have to mention. It is just the summer palette. It always has been, and until someone steps it up, it always is going to be, and it is the Rose Gold palette from 100% Pure. This is a 5-pan powder palette. I was gonna say eyeshadow palette, it's not that. It has 2 cheek products, a blush and a highlight, as well as 3 beautiful rosy golden shades. Now, I use this year-round on a pretty daily basis, but if you are traveling, now that we can do that, if you are looking for some nice lid shades, because these are all of a metallic variety, which I love, mix them in with some of your matte Kjær Weiss or Sappho shadows, and you are good to go. It's just amazing. They work both wet and dry. I just like everything in here. I have to say the blush is not my favorite to be worn as a blush, but I love it as an eyeshadow. You can see these are very well loved from me. I have it on my eyes today. It's just a go-to. Whenever I don't know what to wear, this is what I use, and rose gold is the eternal summer color. I think a good reliable formula that you just cannot beat. If these colors do not speak to you, they have different palette varieties, but this is hands down the most summery and most fun to wear. Next up, from Lady Sweet, this is a new line on the website. This is their Glow Refiner for stubborn, intimate skin. If you're a longtime watcher of the channel, Italian, hairy, there's a lot of maintenance, especially come the summer months, and I have really sensitive skin, so I always like to share my product picks with you. This is something that you could use both pre and post shave. It of course helps with any stubborn razor burn, which is something that I get a ton. It is formulated with willow bark, witch hazel, lactic acid, and niacinamide. So it is meant to smooth the area, brighten the area, keep it free of any of that obnoxious sort of angry situation that can happen when you are shaving your legs so very frequently. What I like about this is that I find that it really works. I've really enjoyed using this in my collection. It's so very easy and effective, and I just think this is a summer product staple. Bikinis, ever heard of one? I will keep on repurchasing this. That's the only product I've tried from the line. There are a total of 3. So if you like the other items in the lineup, definitely let me know, but I am very impressed with that from Lady Sweet. That'll set you back $32. Then an Old Faithful. I love this come the summertime though, especially. This is the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. This is just a moisturizing facial mist. I love products like this because it's great for a midday refresh. You can throw it in your purse. This is the travel size I have here. It's formulated with aloe, jojoba, vitamin E, grapeseed oil, sea buckthorn, a ton of great, beautiful ingredients. And when you are applying this on your face in the middle of your skincare routine, it will moisturize and help the other products penetrate deeper, or use it in the middle of the day for a really nice, refreshing spritz. It just is so great for when it's warm out. I also love the spray on this. You can see it's not zapping me in the face, not a ton of product. Really nice, fine mist so that it doesn't disturb your makeup if you were looking to apply this midday as well. That is a staple from Josh Rosebrook. If you haven't tried it, it's one of my favorite go-to repurchased items. I highly recommend it. Then we have a newer one from Free and True. I've been trying out Free and True. I have been testing the waters to see what I like the best. And this is a true front runner that I think is extra perfect for the summertime. And this is their Body Profit All Over Creamy Body Serum. This stuff is fantastic. Formulated with sea buckthorn, olive leaf, pumpkin. You could use this both pre and post sun exposure. It's a really nice thin texture. It does also have aloe in here. That's why it's really soothing to post sun skin. But I use this right after I shave, right after I get out of the shower. I mean, I've got a lot of body products, so things are usually in rotation. But how soft and smooth this will make your skin, you would not believe. And if you were looking for something really thin in texture so that you could get dressed immediately after without having to wait for these things to set in the skin or sink into the skin, this is absolutely the product that you're looking for. Nice big size. We get 200 milliliters here. A pump on the leg, a pump on the arm. You don't need an over ton of product. It does spread very, very nicely along the body as well. But I am blown away by how soft and smooth that my skin feels after I use this. So I do a little lady sweet, I do a little bit of this. I am ready to go. This stuff is phenomenal. I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, rounding things off with a lip item. I think this is just who I am now, guys, but I only like sheer lip products. Maybe if I was like really, really done, I haven't even been wearing foundation. I'm gonna share that routine with you shortly. I just like I like an easy lip situation that just looks like it's my lips, but a little bit better. And that is where this Henna lip balm comes in. They have a variety of different colors as far as their tinted lip balm is concerned, but the one that has stolen my heart is a new shade in Blissful. And Blissful is just this beautiful raspberry shade. It looks like it's gonna be quite dark in the bullet. You put it on your lips. It is sheer, comfortable, hydrating goodness. You know I'm familiar with this formula. It's one that I can count and rely on. And then it also delivers beautiful, beautiful colors. So like I said, several different shades. This one, how I usually pick products for this video, at least as far as lip products are concerned, I'll be like, what has been in my bag for weeks? This has not left the bag for weeks, and it's because I can apply it without a mirror. It delivers the perfect amount of color. It goes with everything. I mean, the list goes on and on. Basically, the theme for summer is fresh and easy products that make me look good and feel better, and that is long story short. So I have 9 beautiful items that I shared with you today, all of which are amazing and have a massive thumbs up from me. I'm going to include every single product in the description box down below, so you'll be able to shop them directly if you would like on Integrity Botanicals. And if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. I upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss them. Check out all of our socials that I link down below as well. I do post bonus content on Instagram once a month. But I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support. You know how much it means to me. Let me know what video you would like to see next. I always, truly, from the bottom of my heart, love to hear from you guys. And I will catch you in my next one. Bye.